Hello everyone, my name is Edward Daniel and welcome to EthiVegan. Today I have the pleasure, all the way from Jakarta in Indonesia, Max and Helga, who are the owners and proprietors of Greens, which is a vegan restaurant chain, and it's doing successfully well, isn't it really?
It's growing.
It's growing. I would say it's growing, yeah, and it could be more successful in the future.
Wow, big dreams, big ambitions. Now you made this absolutely gorgeous dish, and it was Jackfruit Balinese, I'm going to say rice bites. Is that right?
We call that rice bites. So vegan Balinese-Rice Bites and a Jackbean tacos. And the theme is party platter.
Right.
You know? So.
But you made it look so easy. Is it easy?
It is because maybe I've done this a lot of times, you know, and I mean different menus, but I don't know. Just once you know the process, actually it's not that hard at all, you know. All it takes is good preparation, you know, and you know you practice, you know, you somehow visualize when you're in the cooking demo what you're gonna do step by step, and I think after that it just goes very easy. You know?
So how long have you been a chef then for?
Like as a plant-based chef since the opening of Greens.
5 years.
It's been 5 years now.
5 years? You don't look old enough.
Yeah. I'm 30.
Oh wow! Now you're actually married, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you've got tattoo rings.
Rings.
Now you've had 2 other rings. What happened to the other rings?
It's gone. This is for me more practical. You know, I think ring made of gold is outdated, and
that's your excuse, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
this should be the status quo.
How do you feel about that, Helga?
I feel great. It's practical, as
It's
Max
practical.
said.
And actually, this is her idea, you know, because like.
Because you lost too.
Because I lost.
It's pragmatic. It's pragmatic. Now, actually, Helga, you are named in Forbes under 30. How amazing is that?
It's cool. Yeah.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel?
Honestly, I don't measure success based on like awards, but I feel appreciated for what I do. And I think it's great that we can do things out of passion, but we get appreciation from like a world-renowned media. Yeah.
Now, you don't actually cook, do you, much?
No, I cannot cook at all, actually.
So how did you get together? What happened? What was the story?
So we met in Holland, actually. We met in the Netherlands.
You didn't meet in Jakarta?
No.
We didn't meet in Jakarta. We used to live in Holland, actually. So we met in 2009 when she first came.
We went to the same school.
We went to the same school.
Work at the same restaurant.
Yes, and then we.
But yeah, you can't cook.
No, I can't. Like I was in the
she's
service.
in the server.
You were service. Okay.
And then afterwards we got into a relationship, and then not until 2012, that I changed my diet.
Yes.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, and then start talking about nutrition and all that. Then it can actually heal, and then we watched a lot of movies.
Putting conspiracy.
You know.
Yeah. Who's vegan first then?
I was vegetarian first for health because I had some autoimmune issues since childhood, and it got healed through like a vegetarian diet. But we went vegan together for environment because of conspiracy. So thanks to Kip Anderson.
So actually, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. And you've had a massive journey now, because obviously you've got your own restaurant chain, Greens.
Yeah.
And that started from nothing, and now you build up to 5 restaurants, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
It must be amazing what you're doing. Because you're also doing a part of social enterprise. It also has events that you're running, which are for the community. And also, you're working towards zero waste, or I mean, how does that feel? Why you're almost like pioneers in the Jakarta Indonesian community.
Yeah.
Well, that one for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't start out easy for us.
First 3 years were very difficult. Because the market was too small, and people were curious about healthy food, but whole food plant-based diet is not on the top of the trend. So we had to educate the market. So we did like free events every week, educating them about what healthy food is, why whole food plant-based diet, why organic.
Because your food is organic, isn't it? Really?
Yeah,
most of the ingredients,
are
you know,
organic.
we try to source as much as possible organic.
Yeah. So like the first 3 years, I would say it was very difficult.
It was very difficult, and there are a lot of changes because in the beginning, when we first came, we thought we were gonna do a raw food, you know, because I volunteered in a raw food restaurant in Amsterdam. We got so inspired, but when we first came, not even raw food. The people don't even like fruits, you know, let alone telling them to eat a hummus or things like this, you know. So it's like, okay, so raw food definitely will not work here. So I think the focus should be how can we make the Indonesian taste vegetables, you know, like how they can love vegetables and fruits and all that. So that's why, okay, we have to make this healthy food familiar to them in the form of, you know, something that is non-intimidating. That's why like veggie burgers concept sounds really appealing, you know. And then we tested it, we changed, and then not only burgers, now it expanded, to
Actually, after 5 years running it, now we have a whole like Western comfort food section.
Western comfort food,
salads and wraps and all the
so
healthiest
whole food
food.
section.
Yeah, whole food section and Asian fusion dishes.
fusion.
So you would find Indonesian food, Japanese food, Asian street food in our restaurants, but we just changed the ingredients to be healthy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And presentation, how important is presentation in terms of food that you bring out?
Wow.
Really.
It's
I think
crucial.
presentation is as important as the
Is
taste.
as important,
Yeah.
you know,
Because I love the presentation that you did with the food that you made
Thank you
today.
so much.
It's so
Thank you.
gorgeous, so lovely, and so nutritious when I tasted it. It's like amazing. So.
Thank you. Humble. Well, I think it really is very important, you know, especially these days, because
people take pictures of their food.
Yeah, we really want the trend of whole food plant-based diet, vegan diet, you know, to really catch on. And the easiest way to do it is through social media, which they will share through a picture, right? So I think for us the strongest marketing tool is definitely word of mouth and Instagram and this social media, you know, because it's user-generated content, you know, and usually. It's very easy to actually inspire people through a picture, you know. So I think it's really important.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And what are your top 3 tips for opening up a vegan restaurant?
Helga?
Have a very strong concept and vision and product that are all aligned. To make sure the vision guides you when you have to make decision as you grow. Sometimes when you don't have strong vision, you can get lost in the process.
Yeah. And invest your time in developing good products. It's not the sexiest part because it's really something that is.
It takes a long time.
Yeah, a lot of testing, you know, and feedback, and then you improve again. It takes money, energy, effort, you know, you name it. But it's really worth it, you know. Actually, the first product that we created, it took 8 months to be perfect, you know, which is the mushroom burger that we had, you know. But afterwards, you know, it gets easier. It's not 8 months, but like the first product, it's really the buzzer for burgers.
Yeah.
You know, people keep coming, and then the media after media keeps coming back just because we invest in products.
Yeah.
The second
one would be
to start small.
To start small,
I think it's very important.
Yeah, and adjust to customers' feedback. So make sure that you have a product market fit. Focus on how to make your customers happier and happier. So it's not only about you, but it's also about the customers, right?
Yeah, like what we did, you know, like in the beginning, like we
from raw food.
We want to do just raw food, you know, but like we pivot a lot, you know, and it's really impacting the business in a healthy way.
Yeah.
You know, so and as an entrepreneur, you know, I think we have to be agile, especially in these modern times, especially in the very niche market like veganism or like whole food plant-based diet. It has to be, you know, like very catchy, you know. Otherwise, the cost of running it is just too big, right?
Yeah. And last one, I think as you grow, really invest in hiring and building the right team and having the right system in place. Because for restaurants, mostly when they grow, people start leaving the restaurant because they cannot maintain the quality. So to make sure that you can maintain quality when you have many outlets is, you know, like having the right people working on the right system.
Yeah.
So I think that's top tips from us.
So what's the future for veganism?
Well, we hope it's going to be mainstream wherever in the world. Hopefully in Jakarta it's going to be mainstream in the next few years.
Yeah, and what I found is like actually, okay, so it depends on to which people that we are talking to, right? So, but when I say veganism in Jakarta, nobody knows about it, and it's very intimidating to a lot of people. But if I say whole food plant-based diet, you know, Indonesians don't care about environment and animals yet. They care so much. Most of the Indonesians. So, but they are very attracted to nutrition. You know, how can I, you know, make my life more healthier, make my family healthier. It's very selfish, but it's okay. You know. So
you're actually fulfilling a need by working with that.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think just focusing on that kind of communication actually will bring vegan a lot faster. And I think in Indonesia it catches on, you know, and a lot of people are reducing meat like significantly.
Yeah.
You know, just to poke them a little bit, and then they go vegan. I think there are a lot of people already said that to us, right?
Yeah. So we do community events, right? And most of our communities are non-vegans, but they are consciously trying to reduce meat, like over time.
Yeah.
So some of them have turned vegan, but some of them have not. But they admire and support vegan values, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. This is amazing. You've got lovely chemistry. I love it. So thank you so much for coming today, and thank you so much for being part of today's show. So
thank you
so much. So that's all from Helga, and all from Max, and all from me, Edward Daniel. Bye-bye.
Bye.